Everybody we're live. Get the party going on time. Looking in the mirror like 3, 2, 1. I'm ready. Baby, I'ma have some fun. Doing it 'cause I won. Checking my fit like 3.
Welcome to Best Guest Live. I don't know if you guys can see me right now, but I truly hope you can. I'm your host, Hunter March. It's finally here. The biggest night in Best Guest history. Pretty incredible. Biggest night. Oh, I think we're going to get the picture up right now. That's kind of the fun part of the show. A lot of money to give away. That was all for tech, and we gave it all to you. So if you guys can't see me, I hope you can hear me. Anyway, while that's going on, I just want to kind of recap what's been going on for the entire week. While you guys can't see me, don't worry, the show's going to come up. You're all still playing for $500,000 if you can hear me right now. But this week, 105 players have won, and they've earned between $735 and $130,000 each. Guys, if you're just tuning in, by the way, I'm coming back. I think you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. Can they hear me? Okay, good. Well, if you guys can hear me, that's all that matters. Don't worry, we're not going to start the show until you can see me. We're going to add to that total tonight, though. We've given away a lot of money, but tonight we're playing for another $500,000, which is just a phenomenal amount of money. If you guys are at home right now, if you're sitting on a couch, ask yourselves, has there ever been another opportunity where from your couch, you could play for $500,000? Not for me. And if you guys, I know a lot of you guys are like, well, why can't I see Hunter? Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter? You know what, genuinely, I'm wondering the same thing. Our first round tonight is going to be worth $200,000, and our second round is going to be a monumental $300,000. Don't go anywhere if you can't see me. It's still working. I cannot wait to see how many of you take a piece of this ridiculous amount of money home, and I hope that you guys can see me at some point. We actually might take 1 minute to reset, but there's too much money on the line to not do this perfectly. So reset, stay on the app, and we'll see you guys in a minute. Wait, we're working on it. But now it's on, right as I do a jackhammer impersonation. Anyway, are we back? Are we good to go?
Do you want to go back through a title sequence?
Yeah, well, how about this? I'll just go. Anyway, welcome to Best Guest Live. I think we got it working. Okay, this is, if you guys saw any of that pantomiming, oh, look, we even got music. If you saw any of the pantomiming, thanks for hanging on. If you were here while it was just a screen and my, mysterious voice coming from behind it, thanks for hanging on. I'm your host, Hunter March. It's finally here, the biggest night in Best Guest Live history. And by history, we mean December. I mean, we just started this thing. History's generous. Anyway, we've had an incredible $1 million week. I've already said a lot of this, so let's just get on down. But we've given away a lot of money. Yesterday was $130,000. Let me tell you how much we're doing tonight, because tonight we're playing for another $500,000. You know, sometimes when we're playing for $15,000 on the week, or earlier this week, been 50 and 75. I get it. You don't want to, I'm not even going to let my brother know because I don't want him to take my good guess, whatever. Tonight, there's enough money to go around. I hope you guys tell all your friends. Right now is the last chance to tell your friends to get on the app and download. And if they win, if you win, maybe you guys do some sort of share. I wish you the best of luck, because this first round is worth $200,000. The second round right after is worth a monumental $300,000. Wow. I would love to know what you guys would spend $300,000 on. You win tonight. Christmas is already passed, so your aunt's already gotten you socks you don't want and a jacket you don't need. What would you spend $300,000 on? I'm curious. But first, I want to start the show. I think we're ready to get going. Let me explain how it works. Okay, each episode of Best Guest Live has 2 rounds. Each round has 1 puzzle. Before each round, we're going to load our crystal ball with a secret item. Now, it could be anything. Then I'll give you 5 clues. After each clue, you get 20 seconds to submit an answer, but you only get 1 best guess per round, not 1 per clue, 1 per round. So make sure you're confident before you lock it in. It has to be the exact answer. We don't type. Everyone that locks in a correct answer on the earliest clue will share in the money. And if you're the only one to get it right on the earliest clue, you'll win that entire prize pot for that round. Bottom line, you want to be fast, but you have to be right. Remember, if possible, make a video of you and or your friends playing along with the hashtag BestGuestLive and send it to us on our socials, at Hunter March, at Netflix Games, at everyone, and we'll share it. We love sharing it. We love seeing it. We're still waiting on everyone who won. I think so many people won yesterday and the day before. We've got some fun posts about it, but I'd love to see everyone who didn't say anything. But right now, I think it's time. Let's start giving away some money. Round 1 is worth $200,000. Let's load the crystal ball with the first secret item. Oh my gosh, 92,000 people looking at that crystal ball. Here comes clue number 1. Get ready for your close-up. Get ready for your close-up. 20 seconds on the clock starts now. Okay, get ready for your close-up. Now, if some of you were here earlier, you saw me pantomiming a bunch of stuff, I will give you the clue that was not a clue. That's not like some meta thing we're doing now where we pretend the show's not working and then I do things and I'm like, you should have paid attention to the technical glitch. Don't worry about that. Time is up. Okay, get ready for your close-up was clue number 1. Mags12 from Bell Gardens said actor. Definitely. Get ready for your close-up. Actor, that's a great one. Potato Man 214 said mirror. For sure, definitely. It's where you kind of do check your close-up. Indigo Bulldog said camera. Get ready for your close-up. All right, you guys are going pretty literal tonight. Let's see what you think for clue number 2. Beginning of the end. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Over 93,000 people playing. Clue number 1 was get ready for your close-up. Clue number 2, beginning of the end. Clue number 3 is yet to come out. Don't worry about clue number 3. Don't even think about clue number 3. I mean, think about it, because it could help. 3 seconds left. Time is up. Okay, get ready for your close-up was clue number 1. Clue number 2 is beginning of the end. Humble Label 740 said the.
Very clever.
Beginning of the end. That's really good. Get ready for your close-up. I guess just on that word. Humble Label, I hope you win. Fluffy Rodeo said jail. All right, we're on different sides of the spectrum with those 2 guesses, but I like where your heads are at. Let's move on to clue number 3, $200,000 on the line. Clue number 3 is reunited, and it feels so good. 20 seconds on the clock. starts now. Wow, 94,000 people. Okay, get ready for your close-up. Beginning of the end, reunited, and it feels so good. Jail is still in. Sometimes, you know, sometimes your best friends are there. 2 seconds left. Time is up. Okay. GM Jeep said hug. Robo T hug. You guys like that? That's sweet to you? Oh, that's just a can noise. Got it. Robot Lab from Brooklyn, New York said zipper. Oh, that's interesting. Beginning of the end. Get ready for your close-up because maybe you're getting ready. Reunited feels so good because it zips together. Guys, I like these guesses. 2 more clues, 2 more chances to get it in, and then a whole nother puzzle worth $300,000. Let's move on to clue number 4. Carousel you shouldn't ride. A carousel you shouldn't ride. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. A carousel you shouldn't ride. Okay, so we've got get ready for your close-up. Beginning of the end, reunited and it feels so good. A carousel you shouldn't ride. Interesting. A carousel you shouldn't ride. I'm sure there's carousels you shouldn't ride. I'm just trying to think of them. Okay. Isogravity said the Muppets, which makes me think I did not see the Muppets movie, and there must be some reference there. Crazy pull on $200,000 puzzle if there's not a good reason for it. Zippy Ladle said eyes. A carousel you shouldn't ride. Eyes. Interesting. And then Wicked Doll 123 said dog. Which, by the way, dog and Santa and Shrek. Every episode we get about 1,000 of those guesses. Good guesses. We got one more clue, one more chance to get in your answer, one more chance at $200,000 before we move on to the big one. Let's move on to clue 5. It's time to huggage your luggage. 20 seconds on the clock. Go. Okay, let's go over all these clues together, people. Get ready for your close-up. Beginning of the end, reunited, and it feels so good. A carousel you shouldn't ride. It's time to huggage your luggage. We got 8 seconds left. 8 seconds. Just throw in a guess. If you're not sure what it is, there's still 40,000 of you who haven't guessed. Lock it in. Good luck. Oh man, the first puzzle locked away. It's time to huggage your luggage. We do see someone said airport. Ready Thermos said plane. Let's just see what's inside the crystal ball. The correct answer was, you guys see it, baggage claim. $200,000 on the line for baggage claim. I'm going to explain why, who got it, who's going home with money, and then we're playing for $300,000. So don't leave. Let's move on to the first clue, or the 5th clue, I guess. It's time to huggage your luggage. Well, that's what you do at baggage claim, right? You huggage your luggage, you hold on tight. 29,548 people guessed. Out of them, 9,185 people got it right. Honestly, still a tough clue 5. Usually there's more people who get it, so it's $200,000. We got to keep you on your toes. Clue number 4 was a carousel you shouldn't ride. That was starting to go in that direction of like, okay, I'm starting to pick it up when I played it. A carousel you shouldn't ride. Well, you don't want to ride that carousel. I ended up in De Gaulle Airport one time from Burbank. Very inside joke, 2 different places. Anyway, a carousel you shouldn't ride. Did anyone get it right on that one? I'll tell you right now, 1,113 people got it right. Wait, so if they're playing for $200,000, that's like it's $200 each if they win? If they get it, that's pretty impressive. That's still good money. But the question is, did anyone get it right on an earlier clue? Well, clue number 3, 2, and 1 were all really tough. I'll tell you right now, clue number 1, nobody got it right on Get Ready for Your Close-Up. I just want to start out by saying that no one got it right on clue number 1. Some people think that clue number 1s are no fun. Tonight, don't worry about that. But clue number 3, did anyone get it right? Reunited and it feels so good. Nothing feels better than making sure you got your baggage at the end of a long flight. They didn't lose it. It's the best. 16,602 people tried to get it right on clue number 3. Out of them, 1 person got it right. Which is crazy. So it all comes down to clue number 2. Okay, clue number 2. By the way, if you're the person on clue number 3, pull out your phone, start filming yourself, because this could be it. Could be a really fun moment to share with your friends, or a remarkably sad one. Did anyone get it right on clue number 2, beginning of the end? Okay, beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end of your travel. It's the beginning of the final steps of all the travel you've been doing. And it's the beginning of $200,000 for the one person who got it on the clue before, because no one got it on this one. The person who got it on clue 3 is going home with $200,000 on their own. His name is Virtuous Shade, or her name, or their name, Virtuous Shade. Amazing. Now, I do want to explain clue number 1 while I'm here, because sometimes, people are like, how did that make sense? Get ready for your close-up. Everyone is on everyone's butt at the baggage claim. I mean, it's toes to track every single time. You want to get close up to your bag, they're close up to you. That's what that one is, guys. We have one more big puzzle to play right now. One more very, very big one. It's round 2, and this round is worth $300,000. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if many people in their lifetime ever get a chance to give away $300,000. I feel like it's me and Jimmy Darts. You guys know how the game works. 5 clues, 20 seconds, only one best guess. Let's load our crystal ball. Okay, beautiful crystal ball. It's lovely. It's a chance to win $300,000. Best of luck. Let's go to our first clue. Clue number 1, flexible, but that's a stretch. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. $200,000 for Virtuous Shade. Listen, of all the shades, I could have given that $200,000 to a virtuous one. I hope they do good things with it. It does feel like the automated handle you'd get from Netflix games, but I'm hoping that they are virtuous. 3 seconds left. Time is up. Wow, I wonder if they're gonna, if you won, by the way, on that last thing, send me a message on Instagram at Hunter March. I'd love to chat with you, find out what you're doing with it, all that. But let's go back to this puzzle. Cora Bean said tape, flexible, but that's a stretch. I guess because maybe you pull the tape out. Interesting. Jones 6MR said belt, flexible, it turns, but maybe doesn't flex that much. And then yoga, flexible, but that's a stretch, maybe the most on the nose one. Good guesses. Good guesses. Let's move on to clue number 2, home makeover. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Okay, 20 seconds on the clock for home makeover. Okay, flexible, but that's a stretch. Home makeover, 93,800 something people playing right now. A lot of people took a swing on the first clue last time. All came down to clue number 3. You never know with this show. 3 seconds left. Time is up. Home makeover was clue number 2, and that made Kells889 say broom. Flexible, maybe because at the bottom of the broom it's flexible, but then the shaft is not flexible. I don't know. That's a good guess. Home makeover, Lizbeth said budget. Hey, I get it. Lizbeth, I hope you win, That'll help your budget for sure. $300,000 is good money. Clue number 3, let's move on. You're in the game with this freeze frame. You're in the game with this freeze frame. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Now, I do get your messages and your tweets, and I see them, and I know that sometimes these puzzles are tricky. Well, that's the point, people. We're trying to keep you on your toes. 10 seconds left, but they all add up to one thing every single time, and this time they'll do the exact same thing. 3 seconds left. Time's up. 93,000 people playing. You're in the game with this freeze frame. Frigid Jasper said paint. Home makeover, flexible, but that's a stretch. I guess because it's, paint. Casual Muffin said map. You're in the game with this freeze frame. I actually love that. A map is kind of just like a giant freeze frame of Earth. Pretty good guesses. Now, these are pretty good guesses for $300,000, so I hope that they are well worth your types. Okay, let's go into clue number 4. Clue number 4, sooner or later, I have to split. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Okay, we have flexible, but that's a stretch. Home makeover, you're in the game with this freeze frame. Sooner or later, I have to split. $300,000 on the line, 94,000 people playing. Ooh, big pressure right now. 5 seconds left. Time is up. Okay, sooner or later, I have to split. Candid X26 said axe. Hey, yeah, for splitting wood, that makes sense. You're in the game with this freeze frame. The Hunger Games, maybe. Interesting guess. Matron Mother from Sacramento said door. Sooner or later, I have to split. Okay, I guess you split the door to open it and get in and out. Good guesses. But you have one final clue, one final chance to get your guess in for your chance at $300,000. Let's go to clue number 5. A handheld mold that gets really cold. A handheld mold that gets really cold. 20 seconds on the clock starts now. Okay. A handheld mold that gets really cold. Good luck. Flexible, but that's a stretch was clue number 1. 2 is home makeover. 3, you're in the game with this freeze frame. Sooner or later, I have to split. And finally, a handheld mold that gets really cold. This is a doozy. But you guys are going to crush it. 2 seconds left. Time is up. Okay. A handheld mold that gets really cold. Someone said snow. Someone said putty. Great guesses. But I say it's time we find out. Let's end $1 Million Week and find out what was inside the crystal ball this time. Pull it up. The correct answer was ice tray. Whoa. Ice cube tray, ice tray, whatever. Guys, let's take a look at how the clues fit and find out who's taking home the money. Well, clue number 5 was a handheld mold that gets really cold. Well, you can hold an ice tray in your hand and it gets very cold in the freezer. Clue worked. The clue worked well enough, apparently, for 7,000 people to get it right. Well done. 7,000 people splitting $300,000. Yeah, it's good money right there, about $45 each. We'll see who's going home with it, though. Clue number 4, sooner or later, I have to split. That was clue number 4. 23,000 people guessed. Sooner or later, I have to split, by the way, is because ice eventually has to split away from the tray for itself to work, right? And cracks from each. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, I don't have to explain that one. Anyway, 23,076 players guessed. Out of them, 383 people got it right. That's so many people. Okay, that's great. Now it comes down to clues number 3, 2, and 1. Well, clue number 3, you're in the game with this freeze frame. Well, you put the water into a frame and then it freezes and turns into ice. They're little like ice frames for the, worst photographs ever. You're in the game with this freeze frame. 15,000 people took a chance. Out of those 15,000 people, 348 got it right. Oh my gosh. Now it comes down to clues number 2 and 1. Okay. By the way, if you're one of the people who won on clue 3, again, pull out your phone. I wish you the best of luck. Clue number 2 was home makeover. Well, it is the home for where your water transforms into ice. One of the greatest makeovers of all time, in my opinion. But it is a makeover. Your water turns into ice. 12,000 people guessed. 0 got it right. Now, this has happened before where no one gets it right on clue 2, but then someone gets it right on clue 1. So don't get too excited, clue 3ers yet. Let's move on to clue 1. Flexible, but that's a stretch. Flexible, but that's a stretch. Well, it is flexible, and that's how you get it out. But if you flex too hard, you'll snap it right in half. So it's flexible, but that's a stretch. 11,627 people guessed. On a puzzle worth $300,000. Out of those 11,000 something people, 0 people got it right, which means the 348 people on clue number 3 got it right. And they're going home with $862 each. That's unbelievable. Wow, congratulations to everybody who guessed ice cube tray. You're in the game with this freeze frame. You guys literally were in the game with that freeze frame. That is it for $1 Million Week. But guess what? Next week, we're still giving away money, $15,000 every day. Tell your friends. I hope you had a good time this week. We really did. We love giving you money. Congratulations to everyone that won. We're glad we could help put a little extra cheer into your holiday season. And thank you for being a part of it. Don't be a stranger. I don't want to have the sort of relationship we only see at the holidays. We're here every weekday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. I'll be here Monday with more money. Good luck. I'll see you guys. Have a good night.